Nice. Nice.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our AMA today. We have B. Shane, myself, and also we have Enzo here. I'll introduce you guys to them shortly, but today it's very exciting. This is the partnership AMA between Memeland Mayhem and HahaYes. To introduce who I have here, it's B. Shane, COO of Memeland Mayhem. Beef, you there with us today?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yep, I can hear
Oh,
you.
yeah,
I can hear you.
perfect. Yep, I'm here. How's it going, guys?
Hey, it's going great here. Super excited to have this. I know the community is looking forward to it. And Enzo, do you hear us, my friend? Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. What's going on?
Hey,
What's
what's up? What's going on, my friend? So Enzo, do you want to do a quick intro of yourself?
Yeah, man, quick intro. I'm Enzo from Team HahaYes, and I'm just out here to tell you guys a little bit about what we've got going on and why I'm looking forward to seeing Rizzo in this because I think this is something he deserves to be in, just out here in the meme wars, you know?
Hell yeah.
I agree. I agree. This is super exciting, to be honest, guys. Now we were supposed to be joined by our head developer as well, but it looks like he's tied up at the moment. But don't worry, we're gonna proceed. So Enzo, just maybe for our community here that doesn't know about HahaYes yet. What is HahaYes?
Yeah, so HahaYes is basically the branding we've built out for Rizzo the Hedgehog, who is this little hedgehog that Elon Musk and Tesla have been using as an Easter egg within their own company since 2019. And so we just basically took this little guy and turned him into a character and a brand itself. And so it's becoming now like another form of guerrilla marketing for Tesla, because our ultimate goal here is to make this hedgehog like synonymous with Tesla. When you think Rizzo, you're thinking Tesla. Like the connection is immediately there. And once we do that, we've accomplished what we set out to do. You know, that's when our holders are really gonna feel the fruit of our labor.
That's
Definitely.
exciting. This is, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, this is the first time that I've heard about it, so it's very insightful. What makes the community stand out?
Just how dedicated they are to it. I have never had a more loyal group of hedgies, as I call them, right? Um, these guys have been through a lot because we're an old token. We have been here for 9 or 10 months already on Solana. So, man, they are as good as it gets when it comes to dedicated holders, that it's almost like a cult family, right? So we should be seeing some of them in the chat, I'm sure, and see some of that personality really shine through.
Totally. I see a lot of Yahaha yes here in the comments. Well, I mean, I could tell. Like, look at this. Mr. Cooker is giving our community an introduction. Rizzo is a Tesla's hedgehog mascot. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it
Now,
actually like it would pop up when you bought a Tesla, right?
Yeah, so that's when the Easter eggs were really starting, was when the confirmation page of the Tesla Model Y, you would get the haha yes meme popping up. And so there's tons of examples of where they've used this hedgehog in all kinds of ways on our website at hahayes.co. And so, you know, we're just out here kind of connecting the pieces to just make it a more official branding. And so, as Mr. Cookers pointed out, we are partnered with the largest Tesla community in the world. And so they have over 1 million followers and subs on X. So that's what really gives us the credibility, you know, of what we're trying to establish here.
Definitely. That's
amazing.
a Silicon Valley one, right? Like Silicon Valley Tesla community.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's hype. And speaking of like Tesla community partnerships, since you touched on it a little here, could you talk about more of like what it basically means? Like I know some of the community members are like asking, what is like a Tesla community partnership, or what does it look like?
So, you know, I got to take a second to think here about what can and cannot be said, right? Just because of what stages we're at with everything. But what I can say is like a lot of people would be relying on like the meta and their narrative to kind of get them where they want to go, right? So for us, that would be Elon Musk and Tesla. So, you know, you could sit around and hope Elon Musk uses Rizzo again. But we kind of have more of like an active approach where we think we can build something that doesn't require that. And every time we do get Elon interactions, they're more than welcome. So what we've gone and done is, now that we've partnered with, you know, the top Tesla club in the world, we've started adding more to that roster. And so now it's kind of becoming like this hedgehog domination, where Rizzo is just going to be worldwide. And there's a lot of cool things we can do with that. And that's probably as much as I should say right now without getting further confirmation, you know, but that's the gist.
No worries. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. And looking at the screen here, I've got the HahaYes website, and I've been meaning to ask you about this. Like, could you talk about the off-chain PFPs that you could create? So we have that on the screen right now, and how do they work?
Yeah, so that's in the HahaYes labs. If you just go to the lab, you will, have free access to our PFP generator. So you can go ahead and make your own Rizzo and, let your personality shine however you may. And man, it's always a fan favorite. I love when we go into all kinds of different chats and I just see my hedgies everywhere.
Right.
And then especially when it's someone you know who it is, their Rizzo, and that's just them to you.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think it's cool how it's kind of off chain, so you really can get that kind of customization from the users, and they kind of don't have to go and pay a bunch of money to get something that kind of fits their personality.
right. I mean, we thought it's just, especially when we released this, we had already been active for a few months, and it just felt like something everyone deserved to have.
Yeah, I think it makes a ton of sense. You can always tokenize it down the line. But why not make it more accessible and get more hedgies out there? Makes a lot of sense.
Right. Yeah, we have a lot of, things we've explored and that we're still thinking on, but it's all about timing and what feels right for right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And
Definitely.
so I think around when we dropped this was pretty close to when we had our all-time high. And so it was just really cool. It was good timing, to onboard a lot of people and like let them be able to feel like part of something, right, through this.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you guys are looking at my screen right now, I have the HahaYes lab in here. Look at how easy I was able to customize my Rezo PFP. I've got this cool looking cyborg like. Bro, look at this. And he's got tattoos too. So
He's done some
you're
time.
he's done some time. Yeah, that's true. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can definitely customize. Like, I mean, guys, just go ahead and head it over to their website. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat here so everyone can create their own PFPs and rock it while we are on the stream. Thanks so much for that intro, Enzo. Now, moving on here, we're super curious about X Takeover. It was mentioned a little bit, or I guess it was touched upon a little bit earlier, but I was not able to like deep dive into it. Could you give us like a quick intro of what it is for?
Yeah, so basically the X Takeover is Tesla Silicon Valley's event that they host, and it is like the largest Tesla event in the world, right? Hosted by clubs like this. And so this year, HahaYes is the title sponsor.
That's badass.
So, you can see there on the front page, right under the main logo, that this is our rodeo and we're looking to do really cool things here. This is really for us too, not just for Tesla, but for Rizzo. This is a big event. And our holders especially are extremely excited for this one. And so everything we've been doing leading up to now has been kind of to like have a strong level of momentum going into X Takeover.
Love it, love it. And this is like a Web 2 like kind of based audience, right? So we're like reaching way outside of Web 3, which is great.
Right, exactly. And so again, we have a lot of ideas to take advantage of that and just kind of mold the two, right? Because Rizzo is more of like doesn't have to be too much of the Web3 aspect. It's just more of like the guerrilla marketing opportunity almost.
Right. It becomes
Because
like a gated community, like the cool kids, the Tesla community.
right,
Yeah, it totally
it's
makes
just
sense.
like they get their own thing, right, with Rizzo.
Right.
Um, and it's something that's already built into their culture. It's not like something new we created and we're trying to force it on them. Like this is something they already do.
Yeah, that's a good point. So it should be like easy kind of transition, especially if like meme coins get hot again, like crypto gets hot, like that. I can see that like popping
Right.
off like 100%. It's a big community. When you think of like the stock community, kind of Tesla's kind of up there with like GameStop, kind of like that evangelized community type of people who buy the stock just because they want that brand, which is like exactly like Web 3. So I think it's a ton of
And
crossover there.
when it came to Tesla, they had a ton of sales that were just based off people made money with their Tesla stock.
Right. Yeah.
And
Exactly.
we're like, what do I do now? I guess I'll go buy a Tesla, right?
Right.
And Tesla was all guerrilla marketing. So I really do see Rizzo as like another wave of that, because now when people look at Tesla stock, they don't see the same level of opportunity that there once was. Now
Right.
with
Yeah.
Rizzo and like just how much potential it has, you know,
Yeah,
that
exactly. I
level
would
of
argue. I would even argue like the main value there is like kind of community. Even when we're talking about like Tesla stock, like the main value there, like if you strip away that community, those kind of diehards, like their stock is nowhere near where it is now or where it's been. And
right.
that
It's
like
it's
that's
ex-
like crypto. That's crypto like in a nutshell right there.
it's exactly the kind of people you want to have, right? And so I think our
100%.
partnership is just very mutually beneficial, because if our holders, you know, come onto some newfound wealth the same way the Tesla holders did, a lot of them have already said they're going to go
Yeah.
and buy Teslas, right? Because that's been our whole thing for the last year of our lives. So they're excited to buy Cybertrucks or whatever it might be. So now this Tesla
Right.
club we partner with has new members. Tesla's getting more sales. When people see this hedgehog, they think Tesla. It's like a new form of guerrilla marketing. And I think we can really create that culture. And so the X takeover is definitely going to be a big way to do that, because again, like you said, that's all Web 2.
Right. It's a completely new audience. Honestly, it's like kind of prime for this type of thing. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time, man. Hopefully I get to make it out. It's a little ways away for me, but
Where's this at? Is this like
this
California?
is going yeah, it's going to be in California.
Okay. What
So
a
this is
city.
should be right there on that landing page. But
So
I got
it's in
I got
Silicon
too
Valley probably.
excited. Yeah, Silicon Valley. Here you go.
That makes sense. It
I
does.
got excited and click on like register.
he's ready to go.
Hey, 22 bucks, 23 bucks, I'll take it. It's not too far from here.
Isn't it a bit? Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's close to you, so could be an opportunity there. Like, I mean, it's gonna be too far. It's on the other side of the world for me, so I probably won't show up in time. But yeah, this
Right.
this is super exciting.
Yeah, same situation here. So we'll definitely try though.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. If you moved over there. You're not too far from like Polis over there in Southeast Asia.
Oh, he's from Southeast Asia as well. Yo,
That's
what's
where he
up,
is,
my
yeah.
Southeast Asian friend?
What's up? Yeah, very recent transition, but I am over here and I'm enjoying it very much. Minus the time zone, I would say.
Amazing. That's
Right.
perfect. That being said, and also moving forward, Beef, I see that there's a lot of like community members from the HahaYes side. Just for those who doesn't know about Memeland Mayhem yet, could you give us like a quick intro?
Yeah, I can do like a quick overview. I mean, like 1,000 foot view, we're kind of like a gamifying kind of the Web3 and meme culture. We're trying to kind of lean into that like third party IP type of stuff. So we like purposely built like a simple game, but it's simple on purpose so we can kind of iterate super fast, not just for sponsors but for the community too. So we want to create a game that we actually build with the community. So that's important. That and actually like good tokenomics, which you rarely see in gaming. So we're kind of that hybrid between like a meme coin and a gaming project. We're kind of trying to take the best of both worlds, trying to create something a lot better.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Beef. And also, just I guess to a deep dive a bit here about Memeland Mayhem. Like, what kind of a players or community is it like built for?
Honestly, kind of everybody. Like we got a good, strong gaming kind of player base. That's kind of most where our guys come from is more the gaming space, but also kind of meme coins too, because we kind of try to capture that kind of meme coin kind of atmosphere and really just trying to have a good time and laugh and kind of not make this super grindy. Like you see a lot of Web3 games are all kind of how many hours you got to put in to make X, Y, or Z, and we want to stick to more just having fun. If you make some money, you make some money. If not, at least you had some fun.
Thank you so much. And I just want to highlight this comment here from Maria. She said, "You guys made me excited." And and she bought some HahaYes bags. So that's
Hell
what
yeah.
we'd love to see from this community.
Yeah, it's a good play. It's a
Engaging
good narrative.
with partnership and also with like pretty much like the stream. So I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying it so far. Because when I saw that website, I was definitely blown away, especially with the things that they're building as well. Now, that's a bit of a segue. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go back. Beef, I know you're excited to talk about this. What we've built so far and the things that you are most proud of.
Ooh, that's a tricky question. I mean, so far what we built so far is obviously like a fun game. We kind of started with a different vision, but we kind of transferred it because we realized it's going to take a little longer to kind of build towards that vision. But in the meantime, we made it more events based. We've done a lot of like super cool events with like streamer versus streamers, guild versus guild. We did like a 2 month long guild event. We've done meme coin versus meme coins. The next thing I kind of want to build towards like a meme coin tournament, which would be pretty cool. We also have the wager platform that goes with it, so we can kind of wager on anything from the events that we're running to, token performances or partner projects or honestly whatever the hell we want. Like we'll Elon Musk tweet whatever within the next month. We can bet on that. Think of it like a memeified poly markets, which we
And
can
that's
also
something.
incorporate like third-party actual gaming projects and their tournaments. We're actually moving right now towards like a soul-based betting, which will make it more attractive for other people that kind of incorporate our betting platform within their games and their events and really whatever.
A lot of things to do in the community and the project for sure. Thank you so much, Beef. And I mean, I've got a couple of questions here related to the game side. Do you want to like? I guess I'll just throw one over to you.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you've been basically a part of like building this from the start, right? From
Yeah.
the scratch. So like, what challenges did you face building like as a team basically like when we were building like a Web3 meme battler?
Challenges. Oof. I think kind of like letting your imagination kind of run a little too strong and kind of just really just reel it in. That if I can go back in time, reel into something more realistic, and how do we get to that point instead of just focus on kind of the end point? That'd probably be like the biggest challenge. And then also the markets. The markets always are a challenge for you, no matter if you're in the
Yeah,
bear
no matter
market.
what stage of the building you are. And
Yeah.
also I mean it happens to almost any project, right? But like community that's very strong are definitely the ones that stand out. Like just a really good example here is Enzo and the HahaYes team. They've been here in the space for a long time, and they're like a name, like a brand that you can easily recognize now when you see them.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, it's definitely the community and like the tenacity of the ones building the project from behind. Thanks so
Yeah.
much for
Well
those
said.
insight, Beef. Let's head over to the partnership focus. Enzo, I want to ask you this question. Why did HahaYes decide to partner with Memeland Mayhem?
So for me, I was the one that actually had the meetings with Biff, and the second time I spoke with him, I could just tell he was like just excited and passionate about doing it. And all I was really looking for was someone who would just like do what we see as Rizzo justice, right? Because our community loves Rizzo. Like they really love this guy. And so if I could see someone like, kind of give him the love I would give him, then I would be up for that, right? And so I just got that vibe from him, right? And I think Rizzo totally mixes well with running around causing chaos with a bunch of memes.
All right. Totally.
Exactly. I'm super excited because like we normally have these skins inside the game, and so like Rizzo coming out there shooting zombies, shooting I mean shooting Trump, because we have a Trump skin in the game as
Yeah,
well.
that's a good point. We realized that earlier. We're testing the new game mode, and I was
And
with
he's
Trump
using
like
the
red
Tesla gun.
skin. Yeah. Oh, it was funny. I had a little chuckle there, like, oh, we should do an event just out of this.
Yeah, and then when he taunts him, it's got to be like a haha yes. Like,
Yeah, totally. We could do something just crazy.
Oh, what a timing! Beautiful. And look at him, man. Like I'm playing the trailer from your website. Look at how adorable
Yeah, I love
He's
the
saying,
art. I
haha,
love the art
yes,
here.
yeah. It's super cool. That's amazing. Thank you, Enzo. And Beef, just for you as well. What made HahaYes a great feat for Memeland Mayhem?
Well, I mean, I think we already kind of covered that pretty well. I mean, meme coins, you can see a lot of them are just kind of like bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Like this one, especially when I talk to Endo, it's like, okay, these guys care about their project. They're like this. They're trying to create a real brand here, which is a lot more than you could say than most of these meme coins. So I just thought it was like a perfect fit to kind of meld the two and hopefully create something kind of long lasting, do all kinds of fun shit with this.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And just one last question regarding the partnership. What can both communities expect from this partnership? Like, I mean, are there going to be in-game perks, events, like anything
Oh
you
yeah,
want to touch
totally.
on?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, tomorrow we're gonna have like a really fun event. We're actually my man Pullets here is actually gonna play as the Haha Yes Hedgehog. He's gonna introduce not just the skin but the new weapon, which is the boring not a flamethrower rifle, which I just tested out like an hour ago. It's super dope. That's gonna be super fun. Then you also be able to claim the actual skin here for free, probably for the next week. Give you guys some time to claim it. Then next week we'll have actually a Doge versus Haha Yes kind of battle that Tesla means, and that's gonna be super fun.
Let's go.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's pretty much like all the questions that I had this time. And so, other than the things that we talked about, we got the X takeover, and then we have the PFPs, right? Are there like any upcoming events, content, or like things that the both communities should expect? Like any alpha that you want to share for us?
Oh man, it's like I feel like if you compare where we were 6 months ago to now, back then when we hit our all-time high, it was unexpected. Elon retweeted a post from Tesla Silicon Valley that was made by us, and our meme was on it, and that's when we went to all-time high. And we had nowhere near the amount of things we have now. And so it's more just like we're so ready for the next time it happens,
Hell yeah,
to
that's
have,
perfect.
a really sustained run and like really solidify this as like this is blue chip worthy.
Right, and those super fun times they're coming soon. So all those guys like you guys who are just like primed and ready, like hell yeah, let's go. We got the freaking products, we got the community, we got the content. Like it's gonna be fun times.
Yeah, yeah. And of course we have the actual Rizzo who goes around the world traveling. He was recently in Dubai, so you can check that out. He was on Mex's Dubai video. But that's what I would leave the people with. Yeah, just swing on by our community. They're all super friendly most of the time and great guys. So
Hell yeah,
come
let's go.
I love
have
how
a
you
good
said
time,
most of the time.
you know?
Amazing. Thank you, Enzo. And VeChain, any like closing word for both community um before we like head over to to closing the AMA session?
Not really. I mean, tune in tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun. Claim your skin. We'll also have the boring rifle half off if you want to buy that. And then next week we'll do obviously the tournament I mentioned. We'll also do a Market Mayhem night where we'll go over charts and stuff, and we'll feature Rizzo. And we'll completely break down the chart and look at what's in store. That'll be fun.
Amazing, amazing. Well, thank you so much once again to the both of you, Enzo, and also Beef Shane, our COO. Super exciting stuff that we heard here today. And to everyone who tuned in, thank you so much as well. Once again, big shout out to the Haha Yes team and their community who showed up in the chat as well. You guys are freaking amazing. I love the energy that you brought here today.
Oh yeah.
Guys, make sure to follow both projects. This is just the beginning. There's going to be a lot more in store soon. Check out our socials, and we'll see you all around. GG's, everyone.
Yeah,
Good night.
it's been a blast.
All right,
Take it
guys.
easy,
Peace
fam.
out.
Later.
Bye.